Hello and welcome to Welding Technology at Wilson Talent Center. This is a program that's been here since the beginning. We have 720 hours in this program. It is a 2-year program. It's all mapped out in what's called modules, and the modules are hands-on. We do 14 different welding processes. Students are working on different mods as they proceed through the program. There is a plethora of jobs out there that require outdoor, indoor welding. We also have articulation with the local community college, LCC, and Ferris. We have students that are up at Ferris right now in welding engineering, and they become actually worldwide engineers for companies, John Deere, General Motors. They end up with guest speakers. We'd like to go on plant tours. We'd like to have students go out into different shops, industry, and be able to utilize their skills. We even have some students who are plumber pipe fitters. We have students who have made their living welding, putting things together. We primarily fabricate. That is, we build things from scratch, we maintain things, and we repair things. So we work with little teeny things that are like grams, and we work on big things. Aiden Richardson is a senior who's going to take you on a tour through the welding lab. So if you're interested, please come out. And students are here because they want to be here. We're the first school of choice since 1972 in Ingham County.
My name is Aiden. I'm from Holt High School. I'm a second-year student here in the welding program at WTC. And this here is our classroom. This is where we start the day. And usually we sit in here, talk for a couple minutes, ask any questions we have. Jeff goes over some assignments, some announcements, what's going on in the week, the coming weeks. Usually we're running out here pretty soon. Mondays, we do our show and tell, what we do over the weekend. And that's really the longest we ever stay in this classroom. Most time we spend out in the lab welding. Now let's go and check out the welding lab. So this here is the wall that has all the processes that we actually don't do here. A lot of these are expensive, robotic, or laser, or friction stir welding. And then if you look over here, this is actually like the Hall of Fame type area where when you do a good weld and it beats the one on the board, you then go on the board for someone to beat and take off the board. It's just kind of like, this is what you want to beat. This is how good you want to be by leaving this classroom, and just kind of the highest reaching goal you can get. So this here is our welding lab. And over here we have our stick welding booths. And down this way, we just go to the rest of the shop here. Then we've got a lot of tool benches. We just got a new sandblaster in to help prep our metals. And then here's our MIG welders, which is what a lot of the second year and your second semester, your first year is going to be on these 2 rows. And over here is our general workspace area. We have the shear that we use to cut up all our metal and materials on. We have just our kind of, stuff we need people to use up so don't waste any materials over here. Then our oxy-acetylene stations, which is what all juniors will start on their first couple months here, just to get the basics of welding. Then we have our cutting table over here, which we use to just cut up our welds to make sure they're all tested properly. Here they are shearing up metal for us to use. Every junior learns how to use the shear. It's something I use every day here and something you will too. My experiences here have been actually some of the best of my life. I have an interview tomorrow with a job outside of here doing co-op, and honestly I wouldn't be prepared for it if it wasn't for this place, and I love it here. This really made me actually want to get ready and come to school in the morning. It's definitely been my saving grace and teach me what I want to do the rest of my life. I'm now enrolled in Ferris State and looking forward to spending my time up there for welding engineering.